So coming into your experience of being you, your experience of being a person on planet Earth. And if it's possible to just be a person on planet Earth and let go of all the stories of what that means right now and arrive in what it feels like to be in a human body right now. How does it feel to be in a human body right now? Not the stories, but the actual sensations, the pre-story feelings of embodiment, coming into that place, coming into the part of you that was born, the part of you that is there while you're dreaming, the part of you that is there while you are existing. So coming into the part of you that is a person on the planet. And welcome. I'm just going to mute everybody. Hey, Terry. Hey, Catherine. Um, we're just inviting ourselves in to be humans on planet Earth right now, in our own body, in our own experience, feeling what it feels like to be you. And we're going to breathe into that. So, for this class, do whatever works for you. Don't do what doesn't work for you. Really make it accessible to your body. If you need to adjust anything or do some different exercise, it's totally fine with me. I am not the police and I am not your parent. So inhale, open, reach it up to the heavens, and exhale, coming down to earth. Inhale, opening your heart, opening your lungs, reaching for the inspiration above you, and exhale, bend your knees. Inhale, open, lift, opening your heart, opening your lungs. Exhale, bend your knees. Inhale, heart, lungs, chest opening. Exhale, bend your knees. And just give yourself a little bounce and shake. Shake it up, jiggle it out. We're going to do a little bit of coherent breathing in a minute. We're also going to do some lymph flush and a little bit of energy work. So for right now, let's just wake up our kinesphere. What is your kinesphere? It is your realm of potential movement space. And you can do this in whatever level of intensity feels good to you right now. Doesn't have to be huge, but it could be big, depending on how you feel in your body, right? We want to give our tissues, our bones, our fluids the information that they can be spacious and strong. Spacious, strong body. Take a little shake, a little butt wag. It doesn't have to be intense. Listen in for your intensity level. All right. Letting that go. We're going to do a inhale up for 6 counts and exhale down for 6 counts. So coherent breathing means we're inviting the sense of coherence in our body, meaning our head, our heart, our guts are working together. So everyone's on the same bus going in the same direction, playing the same tune, as opposed to, oh, but what about this? And maybe I'm going to go over there, and that's a problem. Come into alignment. Here we go. Exhale everything out. Inhale up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale, arching, lifting your chest, opening your heart. 5, 6. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to change it. Inhale up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale. Stay there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale up. 2, 3, 4. Hands are coming slightly in front of me. Inhale down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Shake it out. Relax for a second, let go. Soft, easy body, letting go. Even if we let go of just like the tiniest little bit of tension that we're holding on to, there will be tremendous relief. So we're going to change it now. One hand's going to go forward, one hand's going to go back. We're going to meet at the top and we're going to change. We'll keep going like this for a little while. So what you want to think is one forward, one back. Keep it going. At the top, they change places and come down. And we'll stick with that pattern maybe 4 or 5 times, and then we'll change direction. If this feels super confusing to you, don't think about it. Let your body just do it. So one arm forward, one arm back. Inhale up. 2, 3, 4. Meet at the top. 6. Exhale down. 2, 3, 4, 5. At the bottom. Inhale up. 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. Exhale down. 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. Inhale up. 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. Exhale down. 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. Inhale up. 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. Exhale down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Other arm forward. Inhale up. 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. Exhale down. 2. Hit the horizon at 3, 4, 5. 6. Inhale up. 2. Horizon. 4, 5. 6. Exhale down. 2. Horizon. 4, 5, 6. Inhale up. 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. Exhale down. 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. One more up. 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. Exhale down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Circling your shoulders, big circles. Mobilizing your shoulder blades. I'm bending my knees at the bottom. Mobilizing my heart, mobilizing my lungs, mobilizing my diaphragm. And then we're going to change direction, up and over. And we're going to take our hands on our shoulders, circle your elbows, big circles, touching them together, opening in the back. And then change direction, go the other way, up and over. Little chicken wings. Flap your chicken wings. Shake it out, shake it out. We're going to do the lymph flush. So this is something I learned from Dr. Perry Nicholson, who is a chiropractor who's really interested in the fluid systems. So rubbing your hands together to start. You are going to take your right hand to your left collarbone. So right to left, above and below my collarbone. I'm not trying to jam my fingers in there. I'm not trying to like trigger point. I'm mobilizing the tissue, the fascia, and the skin at that top layer. So superficial fascia, skin, just going in as much as feels good. We're opening up this lymph pathway that returns back into the blood in the subclavian vein, the vein under your clavicle. And then we do the same thing on the other side, left hand to right. And we always want to start on the left because the left side of our body is doing 3/4 of the lymph and the right is doing 1/4, butt cisterna chyli also, which is our biggest lymph node. So, and this is always the starting point, always starting there because this is the main pathway back into the blood where then it's going to filter out through your body. Coming up around the angle of the jaw. So here is the angle of my jaw. I am getting right in there. Not jamming in, gently mobilizing the tissue. And I'm going to take it all the way under the ridge of my jaw, right behind the bone of my jaw, right in there, where you can probably feel lymph nodes when they're swollen, right? You can feel it in there. So we don't want to jam into there. We're being very gentle, but even our teeth have lymph, right? So even our teeth heal. Lymph is clearing out toxins. And especially in the morning, the glial lymph, the lymphatic, also known as the glymph, the lymph that's been clearing our brain, our glial cells, is coming down to flush out. Right hand to left around your ear, down your sternocleidomastoid. So I'm going front and back of ear and just drawing it down. It'd be like this, and the same thing on the other side. And I'm also telling my body, it's okay, you could let go. I'm going to just do a little bit of upper traps and back of my neck, gentle massage. And then I'm going to come into my face. So just above my nostrils, right in there, little circles, really gentle. We're not trying to rip anything up, just mobilizing. And coming in under your cheekbone. Squish up your face, open up your face. Lemon, pumpkin. Squish it up, open it up, shake it out. Okay, 10 little dragons running through the forest, little qigong exercise, getting the fingertips on your hair follicles, giving you the good hairstyle for the day. Mobilizing your scalp against your cranium. So you can see if I do this, you can see the movement, right? We want that kind of movement. Sliding and gliding surfaces, nothing getting too gummed up or tight, so that there is flow inside our body. Tension masks sensation, tension blocks flow. A lack of flow in the body is not optimal. So we want to get that stuff moving. Again, working with a depth of sensitivity that feels good in your body. All right, shake that out. We're going to come down to the K27 points. Here are the edges of my collarbone. I'm going to drop down and I'm going to make circles, circling in there. So this little lymph flush energy work thing, you can do it every day. The coherent breathing, great everyday practice. We only did it for maybe 4 or 5 minutes, and like that's a good 20 to 30-minute practice. You want to lower your blood pressure, do some coherent breathing. You want to come into alignment in your body, breathe coherently. Little circles up there in the K27 points. We're going to change it to a thymus thump, and we're going to add some Tarzan. So thymus thump would be sort of here, center in the body. I like to move it out to the edges and add my Tarzan. Oh, let out some sound with your voice. My sleeping boyfriend loves that. Oh. Good. And now we'll come back to the lymph flush. Right hand to your armpit pec, left armpit pec, right to left. So you shouldn't be mirroring me in the video. And then switch it to the other side, left to right, kind of digging around armpit pec, maybe a little deltoid, just getting that whole area to squish up. Like we are squishing the sponge and releasing it so the water can move around. Coming into sternocleidomastoid. So here's the bottom of my ribs, belly button, right in the middle. Digging in and up. And this one generally does not feel great. There's a lot of stuff we're moving into and past. So I kind of soften. If I'm here and rigid, it doesn't get in there that much. Kind of curl and soften to get in there. Deep diaphragmatic breathing will also do it. So huffing and puffing, right? Bastrika, Kapalabhati, Wim Hof, anything where you're really huffing and puffing is going to also really move your diaphragm and sternocleidomastoid, which is right in there. All right, inguinal folds between your pubic bone and your hip bones, especially for our very seated culture. We want to make sure that this is getting a lot of movement. Otherwise, what happens? If the things are stagnating down here, in this general vicinity, not good. So I'm going to bounce a little bit with that. Potentially not good. Who knows? Yeah, and taking hands behind your knees. So it's right behind the eye of your knee, getting in there. I use like my fingers, the flat of my fingers circling like this in the eye of my knee. So however it works for you, getting in there, mobilizing that tissue. Good. And shake it out. We are going to stand and we're going to open up into the shape of an X. I have got the itchies on my face. It's probably some cat hair stuck on there. Elbow to knee, crossing and opening. Really reaching out on the diagonal. So it's not kind of like gimpy in the arms, but open and expansive. Big side weight shift, side to side. And if you need more, it might be that you're just doing this, right? If you need to have 2 feet on the ground, just imagine you're crossing. I've got a few people that may be in rehab or recuperation from things. So please take it easy for you. We're going to cross it into the back, touching your foot in the back. Or the other thing you could do is hold the wall and do that. So if you need more stability, if you've got balance issues, make sure that you're holding on to something. Don't do the exercise full out. And this goes for all those TV land viewers, the tube views, the YouTubers. Good. And let's come in and circle your pelvis. So again, we spend a lot of time sitting. Get your pubic bone forward, reach your tailbone back, mobilizing the bones of your pelvis, greasing up that hip socket, sticking out your butt in the back and your pubic bone in the front. Change direction, go the other way. Let this move through your feet. So your feet are getting this mobility as well. Mobilize. And let's take it down to the floor. We are going to sit in a cross-legged position, if that's possible. If a cross-legged position on the floor isn't going to work for you, you could be seated in a chair and do this. I'm just having some water. Let's take our crisscross applesauce position, stretching to the side, letting your head go off vertical, inhale up, side to side. If you need to go slower or faster, take your time. Move in your time. Sometimes we do want to really tune to a rhythm or an energy of a group. And sometimes we just need to be in the tempo and speed of our own body. Side stretch, take it to the front space, change arms as you come around, and inhale, open up. Exhale, sideways. Head moves forward, coming around to the other side. Inhale, open. Side stretch. Take it forward. Side and open. Side stretch. To the front. To the side. Open it up. As you're doing this, think of not adding tension to your body, but letting your body move as easily as possible. And we're going to come up, quick spiral to the top leg, and then a spiral towards the bottom leg. Coming in, non-dominant leg goes in front. If you have any kind of injuries that you are taking care of, feel free to make sure you're really taking care of yourself. Side stretch, open it up, side stretch the other way. I would guess that most people are not getting enough of this side movement in their spines or in their side bodies, right? This is a stretch to open that up from the inside to the outside. Let's circle it the whole way around, taking it to the side, forward, changing arms, open it up, sideways, forward, other side, lengthen up. I know I'm not getting this exercise enough unless I'm teaching classes, right? Unless I'm doing it. I'm not getting enough of that sideness, which for me, I feel like really helps. Not just this position, but this position, this position, this position, this position. All of those really help my lower back to be a happier lower back. All right, we are going to twist on this one as well. Twist towards the top leg and then to the bottom leg. Come in, drop your head down, and just from your tail to your head, move from side to side. I don't know if you pretended to be an elephant when you were little with your arms out in front and you kind of did this elephant thing. That's what we're going for. Without your arms out in front, your spine is the elephant trunk. Imagine the elephant trunk of your spine swinging from side to side. And then come up and let's take it onto our backs, onto the floor. Ah. Oh, have a moment of surrender. Just let go. Breathe. And then let's just take a little push with our feet. So it's a push with your feet. You want to let this ripple of movement move through your spine. So I'm not trying to stay flat and like here, I'm not letting the ripple happen. Now I'm going to let the ripple happen. I'm going to let my belly relax, butt relaxes, chest, neck, and head relax as I push with my feet. If my legs were extended, this would be a heel rock. And in a way, it's still a heel rock if I'm digging with my heels, but I'm also using my ball of my foot and my toes. Let your head bobble up and down, sending a wave of movement up and down through your body. And then let's let go of that and really easy and loose knee drops from side to side, letting this massage out your sacrum, your sacroiliac joint right in there, where your spine and your pelvis are connecting. Opening and closing. So you're opening all the way through the middle and then closing. And now, if you feel like you want to go a little deeper with this, you can take one leg across and then the other one. If spiraling is painful for you, then take your upper body with it and do a little bit more of a roll. So you're not spiraling so much, but you're still getting the compression in the tissue in your back. Oh my God, I could just spend all day doing this. It really opens up the space between my shoulder blades more than anything else, which feels really good in my back. All right, bringing it in. Let's take our pelvis up. You're going to make circles with your pelvis. It doesn't have to be big, but remember that the place that we're really trying to open is the top, right? Opening the front of the hip flexors. The not seated pose, warming up our back, our glutes, our hamstrings. Direction with a circle. Take as long as you need to go around in that circle. Like maybe you're going slower, maybe you're going faster. And then come in, lower it down. Take your hands on your knees, big circles with your knees, lubricating up your hip sockets, releasing your lower back. If we're doing a lot of different exercises to lubricate up the hip sockets, change direction. And again, there's like, we have new people in this class. Take it easy if you need to. Have a break, get some water, go to the bathroom. Let's do a quick happy baby pose. Feeling for any happy baby sensation in your body. Oh my God, what would it be like to be a happy baby? curious and supported, right? And then release. And we're going to open our feet slightly wider. You're going to internally rotate one leg at a time. So my knees are bent, my feet are just a little wider than my sticky mat, and I'm spiraling in one leg and then the other. Getting the tissue of your thighs, your quads, your adductors, your abductors, your hamstrings to spiral in. And then we'll come in and hands behind your head, one elbow to one knee. So I'm going to show you two different versions of this. Slightly easier version, you're just going to elbow to knee here. This is the easier option to do. Harder option, one leg in, one leg out, crossing over, going 1, 2, 3. Really reach out the bottom leg if you're straightening it. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Trying to keep that leg tracking parallel. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Relax it down. Turn your head from side to side. Relax your neck and jaw. Free up your head tail. So maybe there's a little tail wag. Head tail connection. Loose and easy. Jiggle it around. Take a big yawn. Think of yawning in your hands, yawning in your chest, that this opening of the yawn is happening in that whole upper body, not just in your face. All right. We're going to do hundreds. This is a slightly different version than the hundreds that most Pilates people do. This is the Laura version. So you're going to point your toes, touch the floor. If this is a lot for you to do, you're just going to keep it low with your knees bent. If it hurts your neck, you're just going to leave your head on the floor, or you can put something behind your head. If you're ready to go full force, you're going to reach out in the diagonal, pulsing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Everybody touches down. Exhale up. 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale. Open it up. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Deep breath in. Exhale up. 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale. Open. We're going to add a flex. You're going to come up, flex, and point. Touch it down. Come up, flex, and point. Inhale, open. Exhale, flex, point. Inhale, up, flex, point. Inhale, up, flex, point. Deep breath, 2 more. Up, flex, point. Touch it down. Last one, up, flex, and point. Relax. In this relaxed place, you're going to roll really slowly onto one side, imagining all the water in your body just dropping down into the earth, and then really slowly roll it to the other side, imagining all the fluids sloshing around, dropping down into the earth, rolling back and forth. You could even imagine that you are magnetized to the planet. And in many ways, we are. That is gravity. Gravity magnetizes us to the planet, right? So feeling into the gravitational pull of the Earth. Maybe you're feeling the electromagnetic pull of the Earth, or connection between our bodies and this planet that we belong with. We are humans from planet Earth. Even though sometimes I feel like I'm an alien, I know that I was born here and I am made of the material of this world. I know I'm preaching to the choir, but I keep thinking about it. Like, if we did live on a planet with a different sense of different gravitational pull, our bodies would be formed completely differently, right? Our bodies were made exactly in accord with what's the word I'm looking for? Alignment with this planet. All right, we're going to make this a little bit more active. So you're going to roll onto your side. You're going to take your bottom knee up, top knee goes back, and you're going to come to sit up. Use your hands in any way that you want to. Take it down, roll it to the other side. Bottom knee comes close to your body. You come to sit up. A little functional mobility. Pouring yourself down into the floor. Take your time, go slow. Only do a couple of these if your name is Leslie. And unless it feels really good, and then you just judge your own capacity. All right. If you're feeling good about this and you want to take it a step further, you're going to swing that back leg around, stick your butt up to the heavens, and then fold in the knees, take it down. Ooh, I don't even know how I'm going. Guess I'm going this way. Roll it over to the other side. The bottom knee comes forward. The back leg swings around. You stick your butt up to the ceiling. You fold and lower down. Swing it around to the other side. So this is the option, because you know I love to get up and get down, right? Finding a way to all fours, then back down to the ground. And then let's be a little more free about it. And if you feel like you're up for it, get all the way up and then take it down in any way. Just an option. You are welcome to use the couch, the wall, anything that you need to use to get up and get down. Being able to get up and get down in a multitude of different ways is going to serve you. As we age, we want to have different ways to get up and get down. So a few more times, getting up, getting down, or just rolling back and forth, right? If you're like, I can't do that right now, then just roll on your back. And you could use your arms. You could not use your arms. You could try different ways. Don't hurt yourself, but work with it. Okay, we're taking it back down. We are getting down and we're staying down. If you just did one practice for the rest of your life of movement, I think the best thing you could do is get up and get down. All right, onto hands and knees. We are going to do a real easy cat-cow, arching and curling. Head, tail. If you want to add the feet to it, you can curl your toes under in the arch, tops of the feet to the floor in the curl. And then we're going to change it. We're going to do a breath called theta breath, which I think most of you know, but maybe Heather doesn't know. But maybe you do. I don't know. It's a soft hiss exhale. So like steam releasing from a radiator. Very gentle. I'm just going to go back to turning off original sound, so you will not hear me hissing anymore. It might last for like a second and then stop. So the hiss is theta breath. Going to extend your exhale. Great for coming down. But what we're going to do is a little bit of free flow movement with our spine. So before we do that, let's just do a head, tail wag. Head and tail wagging like happy dogs. Oh, so excited. And then maybe a little dropping a shoulder, drop the other shoulder. Let yourself have a little bit of maybe a little twisting. Now we're going to add theta breath and let you free flow your spine. You could send ripples and waves, very non-linear movement. And it's an exploration, head, tail, free flow, shifting your weight, using theta breath on your exhale. Inhale whenever you want to, take resting breaths. We're not doing like I'm going to extend my exhale for 5 minutes Olympics. We're just having it last long enough to slow the exhale. And we're letting our spine move in ways that feel good. If your knees hurt, another option is to do this with a chair, right? Like standing, hands on the chair. If your wrists hurt, another option is to do this on your forearms. This is also a really nice way of doing it. So feel free to try forearms. Head, tail, freedom. Rippling, waving, like a curious snake, figuring out how it can move. Head, tail movement. So it would be nice to spend a really long time with that, but we are just going to keep moving along. Taking it onto your belly on the floor. From here, you're going to bend your knees and let your legs fall from side to side. So this is about letting go, relaxing your guts, relaxing your butt, massaging the front of your quads, getting that compression in the tissue, also opening at the front of your hip flexors. Right here, again, we're in that position where we are not folded as we do in a sitting position. Curl your toes under, put your head down on your hands, and just push up and down. Relax as much as you can. Soften your body. So this is kind of like the heel rock. It's not quite the same waviness because of the way that we're formed, but there should be a little bit of movement in the tissue. All right, and then we're gonna come out and up. You're gonna reach up, if you can, touch to the back, reach it out, and come down. Opposite arm to leg. Reach it back, take it out, and down. Opposite arm to leg. Reach into the back space. Lengthen and lower. Up. Take it back. Reach and lower. Up. Touch. Reach. Lower. Up. Touch. Reach. Lower. Up. Touch. Reach. Lower. Contralateral movement. Cross body. If you aren't touching on the back, it's okay. You're aiming towards touching. Hello, body. One more time each side. And by that, I mean each diagonal. Take your hands next to your chest. Come up all the way onto your hands and knees. Open your hands wide, chest to the floor. Big circles, heart, lungs, and diaphragm mobilizing. Pushing with your arms. And then the other way. So while we're working out, it's not just bones, muscles, and fascia. It's our nervous system. It's our organs. It's our whole body, right? It's not like, oh, I'm working out, but they're not doing anything. Everything's doing something. We're all in this together. Our whole body, all the people, all of us are in it together. Even the parts that we don't want, they're there too, right? So we just got to be like, okay, it's all here. Let's come. Do we have body parts that we don't want? If we do, we want to befriend those and stop attacking your own self. Stop attacking your own body, right? Let's be kind to our own bodies so that then we can be kind to other people in their bodies. All right, we're going to do the same thing here, but now we're on all fours. You're going to reach out, touch it, reach it out, and come down. It might be enough just to reach out one leg at a time. You might not have to do the whole thing. So with what feels right to you. Opposite arm to leg. Don't push it unless you need to push it, right? Be smart. Listen to your own body. It's like we want to have all of these ways of being. I want to be able to push myself, but I also want to have the intelligence of knowing when it's too much so I'm not getting injured. How do we do that? We listen, deeply listening to our own body's communication with us. Last one. And take it down to the floor on your belly again. We are going to take our hands next to our chest and just do a baby cobra. Upper body coming up and then down. Inhale. Baby cobra, no hands. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Connect your hands. Come up as far as feels good for you. Listening to your own body. Oh, working in a range of motion that feels good. If you want to bend your knees at the top, trying to touch your toes to your head, you can. On the next one, go ahead and take it back into a child's pose. Surrender, wiggle, let go. Good, rolling it up. So from a Laban movement analysis perspective, when we're working out, we want to make sure that we're balancing certain things. Like we're doing some upper body work, we're doing some lower body work, we're doing some contralateral cross body work. We're doing work for the back. We're doing work for the front. We're doing kind of fine-tuned distal work. And we're doing big, gross whole body work, right? So this is a lot of things to think about. But sometimes people are like, oh, Laura, you just make it up as you go along and it's all just happening. It's like, yeah, but there is a huge system, many huge systems that I've studied that are informing the way that I work, right? It's not just, oh, I feel like doing this. It might seem like that, but it's coming from all of these different perspectives of how I am feeling in my body and relating to different parts. So let's do, I want to do something. We're going to try this. You're going to close your eyes. I'll show it to you first. I'm going to touch my first finger together, second, third, fourth, thumb, right? I'm going to open and close. I am going to do this with my eyes closed. You're going to do it with your eyes closed too. So opening your hands wide, touching your pointer finger together. Open your hands wide, touch your middle finger together. Open your hands wide, touch your ring finger together. Open it wide, pinky. Try not to peek. Open it wide, thumb. Now, one hand's going to go up, one hand's going to go down. Up and down. Touch your pointer finger. Same up and down. Up, middle finger. Up, ring finger. Up, pinky finger. Up, thumb. Other hand goes up. Up, pointer finger. Up, middle finger. Up, ring finger. Up. Oh, where is it? Pinky. Up, thumb, right? So you want to have start to, you're going to build in the information. If you don't have it right now, your body's like, where is that other part of my body? We are developing that. We'll keep working with that, but on another day. So we want to have all of these different types of coordinations. We want our brain to have to do different things. But what I really want to work right now is more leg strength. So we're going to do this with lunges. If you need to hold on to something, you're going to hold on to something. I'm coming up. I am not going to hold on to anything. So I am going to, if you need to hold on to something, get something nearby. Don't take it too deep. We're going to go front and we're going to go back, right? I'll just do it here. I am going to step forward. I'm going to try and touch my knee to the floor. I'm going to come up. I'm going to step back. I'm going to use opposite hand to foot and come up. Stepping forward. Only go as deep as it feels good. Bring it together. Take it back. Bring it together. Front. You do not need to touch down. Back. But for right now, my right hand, my right foot is the one that keeps mobilizing, and the left foot is the one that is stable. And I'm putting my hands together, opposite hand, together, opposite hand, together. This is my last one, switching to the other side. Opposite hand. So right foot is stable, taking it back, taking it forward, taking it back, taking it forward, taking it back, having leg strength. Super important as we get older. We want to be able to move around. Don't kill yourself on this. It could be fine just to do a step forward and a step back, right? Last one. Good. And then we're going to take it into turned out legs, second position, holding the space, falling backwards. Hands are slightly in front of you, knees over your toes. Take it down and up, down and up. Feet are slightly turned out. Knees are going right out over the toes. Body is going down and up as if it's still vertical, right? We're not doing a squat where we're leaning forward. We're going sliding up and down the wall. Knees over your toes. Stretch, down, up. Probably your quads are already tired because we just did a bunch of lunges. 4, shoulders relaxed. 3, 2, last one. Into parallel, into turned in, parallel, turned in. Drop it down. Shift gently from side to side in this turned in position. And then bring it into parallel, open a little wider, shift from side to side, bending one knee, bending the other. Free up your head, tail, free up your flow. Good. And then we're almost done. We are just going to do push-ups, and then we're going to do a stretch, a hip stretch. So if you need to do push-ups on your wall, that is fine. You're going to do them there. If you can do them on the mat, I'm going to do a tricep push-up, and I'm going to pop my knees up off the floor between each one. So I'm going to have my elbows into my sides, tricep push-up, popping the knees. You choose your version. Here we go. Going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm going to do 12. You can stop at 10 if you want. 10, 11, 12. Oh, exercise. All right, I'm going to take my right hand down my back. I'm going to reach back and see if I can grab it with my left, which I can. If you can't, see if you can grab your hair, your shirt, something where you can connect. From there, just going to gently turn a little bit from side to side. Breathe. Breathe as big as you need to breathe. Release it. Open your hands out. Turn in and out. Thumbs back, pinkies forward. Thumbs back, pinkies forward. Thumbs back, pinkies forward. Other side. Ooh, this one's harder. But I got it because my deltoid is tight on my right. Turn from side to side. Breathe. Good. And release. Rotate in and out. We're going to do a hip stretch. I'm going to do ankle to knee pose. If you want to do like a figure 4 on your back, that is an option. I'm going ankle to knee. Ideally, your top leg is right on top of your bottom leg, and your ankle is over your knee, and the other ankle is under your other knee. Take it down. Breathe. Let go. Turn your head from side to side. Free up your spine. Let the breath fill you up and then melt into that spaciousness. Coming up, unscramble. Give your legs a little bang, rotate in and out. Let that tissue soften up and become neutral again before doing the other side. Could be a figure four on your back. You could straighten one leg, bottom leg underneath you. Make it work for you. Relax, soften, melt. I'm going to say two funny things. Well, I think they're funny right now. It's not your fault and you're not in trouble. Those are the two things. What if you heard that regularly? It's not your fault. You're not in trouble. You can let go. You can relax. There are some people in the world that I would not say that to. However, most people I would say it's not your fault and you're not in trouble. Bang it up and down, rotate in and out, let it go. Bring your legs underneath you, take your butt to the ceiling, let your head hang down, shake it no, nod yes. Relax your shoulders, wiggle your shoulders a little, let your head, tail dangle, knees bent or straight here, whatever feels good to you. And then roll it up through your spine, coming up to the top. Inhale, open. Reach for the heavens, reach for the inspiration. Exhale, coming down, planting yourself on earth, grounding your energy. Inhale, open. Exhale, if you want to drop it to the ground, you can. Inhale, open, fill up, expand, exhale, let it go. Soften and surrender. Last one, big breath up and in and exhale, let it go. TV Land viewers, thank you. Like, subscribe, do all the things. I'm only losing hours in my valid hours to become a real person on the YouTubes. So I don't know how that even works, but that's how it's going. Thank you for